I now know what rancid water tastes like, and it tastes disgusting.
Well,
that's why
I'm not really surprised.
Yeah, that's why the stream took a little over 4 minutes to get done, because I had to get better water to drink, or else I'd be in the hospital with like fucking some sort of disease. Anyway, guys, how's it going? We're back with Saints Row 4. Oh crap!
Yes.
I almost, I think, got really sick by drinking very bad water. Never.
Oh no.
Yeah, I had like 2 mouthfuls. I'm like, what the fuck is up with this taste? It tastes like I don't know what. Like, all right, you know what I think it was? I think it was like plastic just out in the sun anymore.
Oh yeah, that'll do it.
Yep.
Oh, that will really do it, man.
Yep. There's BPA in my system. Oh god. That's BPA. Well, fuck.
That's good BPA.
That's what's inbound, man. We're all gonna get BPA.
Yeah.
The BPA is real. No, but all seriousness though, like it really did taste like rancid, and I don't want, like, it just tasted fucking rancid. I'm just like, oh. I've never in my life tasted water like that.
Yeah.
Ugh. Disgusting. Well, I got some Aqua Purificana now, so we're good. Ugh. So, I was testing out Star Wars Force Unleashed earlier today, and it works with Mixer, so I'm happy about that. We're all set for the replacement stream for Sunday.
Woohoo!
Yeah. Alright, so what were we doing what were we doing besides busy work? Alright, it was just more fucking busy work.
Pretty much.
Look, I know this is a lot of hacking, but hey,
I remember.
in, right?
I remember. Everybody was talking about like this game when we were playing Saints Row 3, and how we're like, oh yeah, Saints Row 3 is good. This game is gonna be way better when we're like, streaming it. And I'm like, now that I'm streaming, I'm like, I'm contemplating, because honestly, I even admit that just doing this is kind of dull to do. Like, if it wasn't... Like, I don't know how to put this, though. It's just like, if this wasn't so damn, busy work, and if we don't do the busy work, we don't get stuff which helps us win. It's like, everything just becomes like a bigger problem without doing it, Like this is a big example, right? I wish I didn't have to do this, but I gotta do it. There we go, we own the store now.
The Saints will own this place, yeah!
We own the store, woo.
Feel better already.
Like, the statues are optional.
On the list in this area. Wait, no.
But it's so easy to do, a caveman can do it. Like, here's the thing. I could come up with a million different, like, funny things to say during, like, the main campaign when you're doing, like, actual story progression stuff, and, like, I got meaningful things to say. I've said all I can about this, and all it is busy work, and I feel like a broken record.
Yeah.
Like, hacking all the stores, like, doing... It's like, pace it, you know?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Like, pace this. Like, why? Like, alright. Number one, I already don't like the door function. I prefer the cribs because I think the cribs are cooler. But, like, you know, you can pace this better. Make it so that it doesn't feel like busy work, you know, man.
You know what I'm saying?
So that's all I ask. That is all I yearn for. Tendies. Security breach. Lockdown in 90 seconds. When I was a lad, I ate 4 dozen eggs.
Security breach.
Good lord.
And now that I'm grown, I eat 5 dozen eggs, so I'm roughly the size of a barge. Yeah. Day man. Like that. Like that's what we devolved into. We've devolved into. Ha 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 ha. I say funny thing now. I say funny thing from TV show or movie. That's all I can think about as I do this, other than being quiet. Because when I think about this game a lot more, right? The more I realize is that, like, this is literally the part of the game where I'm, like, quiet for, like, half an hour doing all this stuff. Like, sitting in a dark room with the glow of the TV screen or something on you. This ain't entertaining. And as much as I pointed out, it doesn't make it more entertaining. I wish there was a skip all this shit button or something like that. Not the beat the game button, but like, you know. I just
all
like
the tedious shit out of the way.
Yeah, yes, thank you. Like, I don't need to upgrade all the superpowers, right? Because when I get down to the nitty-gritty of it, all I ever use in this game is this. All I ever use whenever I play this game is the frickin' this move and super jumps and flying. I only ever use nukes when I'm like bored as fuck and I remember that I could do them. And even then, you get the nuke as like the last power-up. I really wish that there wasn't like, I really wish there wasn't the superhero stuff in this game, because then it would allow us to do like a lot more stuff. Because here's what I intended to do. I intended to do like a stream very similar to Saints Row 3, where we have our points where we can dick around and it doesn't detract from anything, because, you know, all we're working on is the story and shit like that, right? But then I realized the more I play, is that like most of the, here's the thing, when I'm dicking around and doing stupid shit, I'm not doing this, which is actually what we need to do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
Like, the focus completely shifted. The same problems in Get Out of Hell. The same problem is in Get Out of Hell. Yeah.
See, I've never bought like Get Out of Hell or played it, so I never knew that it was like.
Alright, like let me describe it to you like this, right? So all of the things you have to do, right? The whole game is just the side objectives, right? From like Saints Row in general. Like, oh, there are some story quests, but they're literally just like, you know, it's like about, I forgot how many people you have to rescue, and then once that's done, you just like, you basically do a bunch of stuff, and you do more of like the overworld shit, and then you fight the final boss again. Then you fight the final boss. Yeah. So, Get Out of Hell is fun to play when you're not streaming, right? Like, I cannot see myself streaming Get Out of Hell after this. Because, like, you know, and the thing is though, both Get Out of Hell and this game have its moments. It's got really, really cool stuff in it. But I feel like it's bogged down by this.
So in a sense, you feel like the game's like the superhero stuff and all that stuff is like underutilized and shit.
It's I think it's like overutilized in like a certain sense, where, because it completely defeats the purpose of having cars in the game, right? But you have to have the cars in the game because it's Saints Row. And no, here's the thing: if I was playing this game on my own, right? If I wasn't like streaming it for people, trying to have a good time, the more I'd be like, you know, the more I'd just be able to do this. I feel like it's a waste, you know. I sometimes feel like it's a waste of time, but thank God we only have 10 more fucking buildings we gotta hack. Like, I feel like it's a waste of time sometimes, but it's just like, you know, everything's worth it when you're playing it solo. When I'm, like, let me put it to you like this. Remember this clip from Adventure Time? Remember this clip from Adventure Time? Fucking, oh god.
Are you talking about the clown nurses and how they're like, oh, it's the only way?
No. Clowns aside. I'm talking about this clip. Whoops.
Excuse me, big man, over here.
Huh? What? Me?
Yeah, how long have you been in line for?
Oh.
How long?
Yeah. I'll
Jake, stretch it to the right.
Wait, is that it?
Come on, dudes, chill.
Also, yeah, it's partially the only way clown ladies too. But that's, in my opinion, that's second to like. Here we go. This is the part.
Say something to me.
I can't. I got nothing to say anymore.
Just make up words then.
Bloobity blue blue blee blee blah. Shri shra.
I'll be right
Check it
back.
out. We're at the front.
Yeah. I feel like Jake in that section. Like, say something interesting, funny man. I got nothing to say. Like, and that's bad. I feel this stream feels like this song. Like, it's bouncy and high energy, yeah, but it's just like, you know, it's a drain. Like specifically Saints Row 4 streams feel like that, bouncy and high energy, but it's a drain. It's a real drain, and I can pinpoint why. Because doing this over and over ain't interesting. Yo. Yeah, like Saints Row 4, it's bouncy and fun, but it's a drain, you know? Like, you'll run out of cool things to say eventually, where you start just like, you know, quoting TV shows that you like.
Yeah.
Hey, Zig, I command you, make me a Krabby Patty right now.
By the time you get back here, I should have that second doorway in downtown online.
I don't feel like it.
That's it, I'm putting your brain in the robot. This is what I put up with every day. This is what I put up with every day. Abuse. Abuse! But yeah, no, like... And I know Montag is watching us right now. Or listening, or something like that. I hope he understands me when I say this.
Yep, this is a piece of cake.
I'm doing most of the work.
Thank you! Thank you! Even John Cena understands! But
I think after all of this, John Cena's just gonna like wrestle everybody in a gauntlet match at the WWE. The Super Slam!
featuring CM Punk and The Big Show in a spit-swapping makeout match.
By the way, everybody, if you have Netflix, go check out the Big Show show. It is fucking.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
That's why I get paid.
It's honestly better than the Saints Row 4 streams. The Big Show show. It's a shitty sitcom starring The Big Show. What could go wrong?
You know what has been the highlight of these fucking movies?
What?
The Shooting Stars one.
Yeah! And you can only really do that once! Like, that's what makes it a highlight.
The Imagine Party Babies comparison.
Yeah, because literally, that was just a random discussion we were doing while I was just running around and doing busy work for like half a stream.
Testicular manslaughter? More like testicular man-burger helper, am I right?
What?
Oh, there was when you did like the, you know, the kick to, I don't shut the fuck up, Montag.
What?
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, he's on me with that. What? Oh yeah, no.
Yeah, it was just a little thing I saw. You know, when you kick the guy in the balls, there's like a little thing that says testicular manslaughter.
Whenever I hear like whenever I hear something involving the word testicular, I always think of that like one Robot Chicken D&D skit. Testicular rupture. You're attacked by a guru.
Fire crutch.
That's what makes. Ooh, fire crutch. You venture bro to rise. What? Venture bro torsion. Montag, go drunk your home.
What is powering this machine?
This. I don't even have to do this. I'm just doing it because fuck. God damn it. I'm just doing it to do something different.
Is that hacking?
Yes.
Building some shit.
Yes. Anything but hacking. I'd rather fight aliens right now. Alien hunting. Alien hunting.
Alien. Oh wait, no.
I wish.
Alien hunting. I heard that in a movie once. Haha.
Yes, I saw that on TV too. No, and the worst part about this, there's no net gun. I want a net gun to shoot at aliens. Just to recreate that fucking scene from SpongeBob SquarePants. Motherfuckers won't let me take this thing down! Where are they? Is such a thing even possible? Maybe. There he is! Take that, you son of a bitch!
But yeah, it's been a weird day. Don't you think?
Oh no, shit, it's been a weird day. I would like to talk about what happened at my job, but I don't really feel like talking about it because it's related to the thing.
Makes sense.
And I think that we all need a break from the thing, which is why I'm doing this and suffering.
Yeah, I had a, you know that storm that we had earlier today?
Yes. I got a sandwich when that happened, and I was walking home in the fucking rain. My sandwich got soggy. I know that storm. I know that storm. It ruined my hoagie.
But yeah, it turns out there's like
More on the way.
We have like this fan in the attic and shit.
Yeah.
Yep, I did that.
And it turns out the thing that was supposed to be like covering it and shit
Got blown off.
blew off. Yeah.
And let me guess, rainwater in the attic.
Yeah, but we have like a little bit to just like, you know, just to like keep the water like, you know what I mean.
Yes. You have to put a bucket in the attic.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa.
And then we just put like a plastic bag over it and taped it up with duct tape. So,
Come on,
you
come
know.
on, come 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 on.
I love breaking the Sid shit.
What the? Wow, that was like a victory theme out of Star Control. That is cool, actually. I'm glad I did that. It broke the monotony of going around and hacking buildings for several hours. But here's the problem. We're still gonna be hacking buildings for several hours either way. Yeah, like let me put it to you like this. I would be very much happy to dick around in this a lot more. But there's one problem though, right? We're gonna be stuck doing this stream for a very long time if I do that. And you know how much of that stream is, you know how much of these streams are gonna be busy work versus like doing like, you know, like actually trying to beat the game.
Too much?
Too much. Too much. I don't want this to be like the second game I brought a break on.
Yeah.
Like I want to do fun stuff like UFO porno, and like Mario has a fucking like rage attack and starts killing everybody. But I can't do that here because we gotta do all sorts of like, you know, stupid little things because the game tells us we have to in order to beat it, and or help us beat it because yeah, though you need all this stuff. Especially with how like how stupid the aliens get later when they get all of like their fucking like killer shit. Like, they got the mech walkers and shit like that. It's just like all right. Fucking why is there a Game of Thrones reference in I don't care anymore.
What,
Oh,
wedding?
Guns
Yeah.
Don't worry, it's the last
No,
one.
that's a reference to the Billy Idol song.
Promise.
That is?
Yeah.
Look. I'm just very tired of how nerd culture has become a, like, whenever I see something like that, I always expect, like, the most obvious reference. So, I expect the obvious references a lot now. And once again, and I said, like, In my little video I made like yesterday, I said it's okay to be a little cynical, but not like have it consume your life. Here's something that I'm a little cynical on. I'm very much like, yes. I know Game of Thrones is Red Wedding.
Someday that'll be the real you.
But yeah, like nerd culture, because I at least every time I think about it now, I always expect like the most obvious reference, like Stranger Things, Game of Thrones. I used to like Stranger Things before I watched it, and then I'm like, this was the most boring show I've ever watched. Oh, a tower I didn't do. Let's do this to kill the monotony.
There we go. That's the spirit.
Yeah. It'll only have to keep us from doing it later. I'm Batman. I'm Superman. Look at my Wolverine. Yeah, right. Sometimes I find myself agreeing with that guy, and I don't like it.
Nerd culture should have died after Ready Player One.
That was the culmination of like. That was the ultimate like fucking like shit bed of it, man. Like, I went to see that movie. You do not understand how many times I laughed at the most inappropriate times. I think I disturbed several people in that movie theater. I'm Batman, I'm Superman, look at my Wolverine. No! Ready Player One is a very, very crappy book. Ready Player One's a very, very... like, it's a fun movie to watch visually. I laughed at it. Because I laughed at how stupid it was. Like, I'm not like, you know, I'm not like fucking whatchamacallit.
Alright!
It's like,
Yeah, I know what you mean.
I can't put my finger on it. I like the concept of Ready Player One. It could have been executed way better. As soon as Parsifal, or whatever the fucking guy's name was, said that, oh, in the Oasis, you can climb Mount Everest with Batman. I'm like, oh no.
Now this is a beautiful.
Like, it's dystopia, but not really. And then it does the worst. And then it does one of the things I don't like in nerd culture, and you know what that is?
Empty references.
Well, oh, no. There's empty references galore. No, I'm talking about the stuff like, let's make fun of the villain for reading Nancy Drew.
Bro, what's wrong with Nancy Drew, man? What do you fuckers have against Nancy?
There's a
Drew?
scene where the girl in that movie goes, ew, like she's like Nancy Drew, and she makes like this fucking like face, like I'm just like, fuck you! Let the man enjoy what he wants. I know he's the leader of an evil corporation and shit, but fuck, you know, if we're all fucking dystopian nerds, let everybody have their fucking shit. It plays that stupid gatekeeper card, like, oh, only a real nerd knows this thing. It's like, fuck you, man. Like, It's like, you know, it's like, fuck you with that. It's like, no, I hate that shit. Only a real nerd watches Buckaroo Banzai. It's like, like I get on people's cases for being like, you know, I have to correct people sometimes when it comes to game lore, because here's the thing. Usually it's like the most, but here's the thing, and I'm talking about people who consider themselves like super fans of something, right?
Super.
Yeah, like here's an example of what I mean. I had to correct a air quotes super fan of Metal Gear on what was the first Metal Gear game. They said that the first Metal Gear game was Metal Gear Solid, and that and the way they said it was that Metal Gear Solid was a remake of Metal Gear 1. And then they went on to insult Metal Gear 1 by saying it's a bad game because it was an old game.
That is the most ass backwards shit I ever heard in my entire life.
Like that, like, it's okay if you don't like the game, but you can't just say a game is bad because you don't like it.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Like, besides, how? No, that doesn't make any sense in a lore standpoint too, because in Metal Gear Solid they do reference, you know, Zanzibar. Was it Zanzibar Land or Zanzibar Island?
Zanzibar Land.
Right.
First game was Metal Gear 1 was Outer Heaven.
Yeah.
And by the way, I'm what a lot of Metal Gear, what a lot of like super duper Metal Gear fans would call like a, I guess like I don't know what, because my two favorite games are Metal Gear 3 and Metal Gear 4. And those are depending on who you talk to, they're some of the best or the worst games ever made. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I thought, like, that's the thing. My understanding, like before Metal Gear, whatchamacallit.
So sorry, but I'm not sorry with this. You want to know why?
Why?
I can barely play. Like, you want to know a game that aged like fucking like moldy cheese?
Tell me.
Metal Gear Solid. You want to know a game that aged like fine wine?
Metal Gear Solid 3?
No, Metal Gear 1 and 2. A little more so than 1 because of the isometric style it is. Because 2 is like some more animations to it and stuff like that, like it, you know. But no, Metal Gear, the original Metal Gear aged like fine wine. Metal Gear Solid aged like fucking rotting cheddar. I can barely play Metal Gear Solid 1.
Not even Twin Snakes?
Twin Snakes is just as bad.
Really?
Yeah, it feels like. All right, you know how the Final Fantasy VII remake is barely a remake, but like a complete retelling.
All right.
Metal Gear Solid: The Twin Snakes feels like a complete remake down to like the controls feeling like unresponsive. Like how do I, like the way it's styled, right, with the stealth and everything like that, it's a pain in the ass. It's easy. It's like the reason why it's easy to stealth in Metal Gear Solid 3 and 4 without like the open world and like the environment coming into mind is because you have a full 3D environment and you can understand how to hide and shit like that, right? It gives you like the game gives you the understanding. Metal Gear Solid 1, you don't have that like understanding. You have to be like do all of like the stupid shit. Like you gotta find the vent. You gotta find the right vent. You gotta find all the. It feels like a point and click adventure game almost. With combat. But they don't want you to combat, so I'm like, okay. And don't get me wrong, I understand Metal Gear 1. I understand Metal Gear Solid's like, you know, contributions to the series, but I just don't think it aged well. I still like the story and characters and everything like that, but the gameplay, I think it needs the Metal Gear Solid 3 treatment. And that's probably what's gonna get Metal Gear fans on my head. Alright. That's probably what's gonna get, like, Metal Gear fans on my, head with that. How dare! How dare someone say anything bad about Metal Gear Solid? Ooh. It's just an opinion. You don't gotta get mad at, like, you know. You don't gotta get mad at me. You get mad at the opinion.
Yeah, that's just like your opinion, man.
Yeah, I don't get mad at other people's opinions. I don't have to listen. I don't have to listen to an opinion that, like, you know what I mean. If you are a well-informed person, right, who can judge things for their own metal, you know, you can understand to not get angry at someone else's opinion. You can respectfully disagree. But getting mad at someone else's opinion is kind of low, you know. At least is how I feel. Because there's better ways of going about, you know, venting your frustration. I will gladly take that.
I'll gladly pay you Tuesday for a hamburger today.
It's Tuesday, Wimpy. Where's my money?
Well, I don't have it, Popeye, but I'll gladly pay you Tuesday for a hamburger today. Oh, God!
All right, Wimpy. Now you get yours.
No, please, Popeye.
Fucking. Well, blow me down. But yeah, no, like, we really do need, like,
one of my favorite
you know,
shops in town is on the list. Hack it open in case I need to pick anything up there later.
we just need to, like, you know, take a chill pill. You know.
I wholeheartedly agree.
But yeah, like, yeah. We need to take a chill pill on stuff. Ready Player One is terrible. And, like, that's it, man. That's all I have to say. Oh, you know what? Wait, when did the movie come out? How many years ago was that? 2 years?
Felt like 2 years ago.
I don't think, you know, I don't think anybody gives a shit anymore about the spoilers, so it doesn't fucking matter. Resolution of the whole movie. I now own the Oasis, and we need to have, like, real world in our lives. So let's turn off the Oasis. Let's turn off the Oasis on Tuesdays and Thursdays.
Yeah!
Kinda specific, but okay.
Yes. Now, if the Oasis was real, I know for a fucking fact it'd be full right now.
Yeah, that's true.
It'd be fucking full right now, boys. So I might as well hack this before I, or did they get rid of the hangar bay? They got rid of the plane hangar! Right! Because there's no vehicle. I like wood.
I'm wood.
You ever heard of I am bread? Well, I am wood.
What a beautiful
Dwayne.
duet. There is no other place as pretty as this town.
Chew.
This feels like a pick.
Pick a nick.
Hey, boo-boo, let's get that picnic basket.
Yoshikage Kira was Yogi Bear the whole time. His secret identity was Yogi Kage Kira. Yogi Kage Kira.
Don't sit in the fucking corner, Marek.
That's how much my mental state has diminished.
I'm pretty sure that is everybody's mental state at this point in their lives.
Yogi Kage Kira.
My dad's Wally Gator.
Hey, boo boo. See you later, Wally Gator.
Gator?
No, you don't understand. You don't understand diarrhea. You wanna know why?
Why?
So you know how, for whatever reason, those old cartoons are like, you can't do anything to them, they're too, like, you can't do anything to them. So I told about the Snagglepuss one where he was a gay playwright back during, like, the 60s or something like that.
Uh-huh.
And like I was telling this to my mother. She's like, oh, what? Like, she got upset about it. I'm like, it's to tell a story. No one cares about Snagglepuss. No one in our time cares about Snagglepuss. The reason why they did all this stuff was to get a reaction out of your generation, who may or may not know who Snagglepuss is, depending on who you ask. And like fucking whatchamacallit. It's the same reason.
They were looking for them boomer moments, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they were looking for a reaction like that. Number one, it's to sell that sort of shit on that, so that idiots will react to it. Idiots and boomers will be like, oh, this is how dare they do this to Snagglepuss? How dare they make him gay and a playwright? What was Snaggle?
A flamboyant lion. What did you fucking expect?
Was Snagglepuss anyway? What did he do in his cartoon? I just remember him walking around places, man.
I just remember being just like, you know, heavens to Betsy, you know what I'm saying?
I only remember Snagglepuss. I only remember Snagglepuss showing up in like fucking that Tweety Bird movie. You know, the one where they got like the bird that was the sexy bird, I guess is the best way to put it. You know, so that Tweety Bird has a love interest like Porky Pig, Daffy Duck, and fucking Bugs Bunny. He's got like Tweety Bird's got his Lola Bunny in the form of Auga. Yeah, like, you know what I'm talking about, right? The one where he goes around the world in 80 days or whatever the fuck.
Yeah, that one.
My favorite joke in that whole thing was Yosemite Sam as like a trolley conductor in whatchamacallit, San Francisco, and they launched the trolley, like, because of Sylvester the fucking trolley gets launched through the air or something like that, and they end up like, where the hell, like, so Yosemite's like, where the fuck are we? He's like, we're on an island, you idiot! Like he tries to kill like Sylvester.
Yep.
For whatever reason, he had to get like cat paw prints in his passport for some fucking reason. And then there was a
Or
subplot.
else the orphan. There was probably like, you know, like the orphanage was gonna like be closed down and shit. And
Yes,
like,
yes, yes.
I barely remember this fucking movie.
Like, but why did he need? Why was it specifically cat paw prints? Number one. Number two, there was like a subplot involving a dude going around stealing passports. I barely remember this movie too, and I remember watching it a fucking shit ton because I had the videotape. You remember VHS?
Yeah, I remember VHS.
Oh my god,
I actually did lose a VCR because the fucking VHS tape got stuck.
I lost a VCR because my cousin thought it'd be a smart idea to put her Barbie phone in the fucking slot.
That's pretty funny, to be honest.
Yeah, yeah. I think it still worked though, like if I remember correctly.
Oh no, it was stuck in there pretty good. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
how do you get a
when you
video
just
tape?
because at that point, you know, the fucking like magnetic tape was in like the little spinny, the fucking like spools and shit.
Oh shit! Like it
Yeah.
popped out and got all tangled. Oh my god.
No, it didn't even pop out. It was stuck in there good, man.
Yep.
Oh god, I'm in an infinite feedback loop. I need to turn off the screen sound now.
What?
In 60 seconds.
He's in a fucking
Hello,
loop.
everybody.
He's in a fucking loop. Oh look, it's Montag. What are you doing here?
Thought I'd join in. This is more of like a random time than it is really Saints Row.
Yeah, cause I got nothing to like. Literally, what am I doing? What am I doing right now?
Random
Just-
ass shit.
Yeah, like I got nothing to say about the current situation of the game. We've been doing this for fucking like weeks.
Security breached.
Hack this, hack that, hack this. I wish I could just change the game, but this is a stream.
A little bit of this, a little bit of that, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Hey,
So I was just watching a video on the God Warrior.
5, 4, 3,
jaw-dropping tags from Roulette Wheel.
God Warrior.
The God Warrior.
Apocalyptic
talking about that
beatdowns
lady
from
from
the
Xbox?
God Hand.
Oh yeah. Merrick, you know-
I am the God Warrior. She's not a Christian.
The fucking, oh my, wife swap.
God.
That was the worst idea for a show I've ever seen. That and
It's amazingly bad, Merrick.
that
Just
and
like
Super
John
Nanny.
Tommy.
Super Nanny's worse.
No, it is worse. And I remember they aired back to back too.
Honestly, Wife Swap is better.
When no,
And
it's
then there's
better.
Celebrity wife swap.
No, get that trash out.
But I remember when Nick Foley was on that, actually.
Yeah, and Anthony, whatever the fuck his last name was.
Yes. The fucking.
Oh yeah, and then they did one with Ric Flair and Roddy
It's not-
Piper.
It's not special. It's not special with like celebrity like wives swapping. It's like it's gotta be like the shittiness that is just like for whatever reason people swapping their wives. For some reason I remember me and my grandmother like religiously watching wives swap.
I heard Wives Swap. I didn't know you were into that, but okay.
What? I hate you so much.
Thanos.
I fucking hate you so much. Wives swap.
You keep me here because you love me secretly.
I could just boot you over to the other chat and stop making you a thing, but a mod again.
You know I'm the type of bastard that you love.
Ugh. No, but the point is, I watched that shit with my grandmother religiously for whatever reason. That and Super Nanny. And Super Nanny just kept progressively worse and worse, and I'm just like, I don't get it.
It just stopped being good at some point.
No, my best guess, I think we're both just like, yeah, this is just like the same show over and over again. Just with like different levels of misbehaving.
Yeah. Like, sometimes it was just a mild thing and the mom's a fucking insane person. So those are the kind of best I'd imagine. Where it's like, oh, these must be the worst people ever. They go shoot this entire episode. It's like, these kids are kids.
Yeah, my favorite was they had to, there was one where the kids had to write a written apology to some fucking deli worker. And all I remember them doing was just pulling down, like, they pulled like chips off of a rack by accident.
That is some Karen ass shit.
Yeah, that's Super Nanny.
I literally can say this with like no doubt. I was just watching that episode of South Park, the one where Hartman gets super nannied.
Oh yeah, I remember that one.
And I'm just thinking, wow, that was a genre of TV. We were all idiots.
Early 2000s live action TV. No. You know what the worst part about Wives Swap? There was like one episode that really like pissed me off. This kid that was like training all day and night, and like the mom put a lock on the fridge.
Why?
So that he wouldn't get tempted to eat snacks. I mean, you know what happened when they took the lock off the fridge? Guess what they found in there?
What?
All sorts of pies, cakes, and other shits like that. The mom was a fucking fat ass.
Oh, so the mom wanted it all for herself.
Yeah.
What a major...
Well, and by the way, they had this kid up at like 5 a.m. doing training regimens for football.
And he can't eat. That kid needs that more than anyone
Yeah,
else.
he needs that shit, you know.
He needs his Wheaties.
He needs his Wheaties. How do you expect him to become, you know, the guy on the Wheaties box? Lady?
Yeah, he needs to eat the Wheaties before he can become the Wheaties.
Yes!
And you want to know what her reasoning was? She put the lock on the fridge. Said when he opened it, he wouldn't get tempted to eat something.
That just makes it even worse!
Here's what you do. You put some fruits in there instead of crap shit, and then you give it to him.
Just wait. In a few weeks, that club will be the hottest spot in Quahog. You're deluding
Make
yourself.
that kid
You're gonna
something
fail
beautiful,
faster than John
broken
Madden's
broken
wedding
breakfast,
video
and be
business.
a mother instead of a fruit.
That was I attempted humor, but no. Whenever you look up whenever you want a Family Guy clip, right? Whenever you want a Family Guy clip, you never get the one you want anymore.
Yeah, no, because now they're like compilations.
No, not just that. You because there's so many shitty seasons of Family Guy. You always get the clips from the worst seasons before you get the clips from the good seasons.
I've been noticing like a trend with like Family Guy videos on YouTube now.
What?
Just compilations of shit.
Yeah, we're just like these compilations of just like 10-minute videos. You're trying to get to the one segment that you really wanted to fucking see and shit, but you see all of this stuff. And don't you notice that like it fucking zooms in on like some random point of the video? Like it will like just zoom in on like Peter Griffin's like hand just doing like a motion and shit while they're just talking and whatnot.
That's all the, like, or you get like the Family Guy trend video for whatever reason. Like they get fucking whatchamacallit, Stewie Griffin is Pikachu or something like that, or Baby Pikachu. I'm like, what the fuck is this? Why is this recommended to me? I don't watch Family Guy clips on my new channel. Why?
Because Family Guy is overall popular still. I don't even hate the show. I think the show's fine still in concept. I think the issue is the writing. The writing's not there anymore.
That's what I'm talking about. Like, that's why I don't like the show, is because it's not funny anymore. It's like the concept of the show is a good idea because it had 7 great seasons or 6 great seasons. I forgot where the full.
You're up to like season 8, like 8-ish.
I can watch it up. I think like season 7 was a drop off point. Like, let me double check that. Let me double check that.
It had several great.
To me, no. You know what? You know what it was to me?
What?
And then there were fewer. That was the last good fucking episode of Family Guy.
That could have been a series finale in how it was made.
Yeah. But then, you know, Fox still has to milk that fucking cash cow.
Yes. Family Guy season 7. There we go.
Wasn't then you? I thought that, and then there were fewer was like the 8 premiere.
Wait. No. Family Guy season 7 isn't the good one.
I like season 7. I just don't think that it's as strong as like even like season 8.
It was the season 9 premiere, and then there were fewer.
Yeah.
Let me see season 8. Season 8, partial terms of endearment, something dark. Oh no.
That was something dark side, and actually.
No.
Road to the Multiverse. That was a good episode.
Yeah.
Bro, it's got good episodes here and there in the later seasons, but it's just like overall, it stopped being good after like I think season 6, like fully.
Yeah.
Like is like the major personality shifts, because like let me double check season 6, Family Guy season 6.
Like, I like Seth MacFarlane. You know what I'm saying? I hope
James Woods back to the woods.
I know nowadays he wants to do like, you know, shit like the Orville and whatnot.
McStroke.
Stroke.
There we go. Fucking look, as soon as I saw the episode title, Stewie kills Lois. As soon as I saw the episode titles, Lois kills Stewie and Stewie kills Lois. I saw that title, and then I saw Believe It or Not, Joe's walking on there like, yep, season 6 was like the fucking peak. Season 6 was the peak of Family Guy.
Yeah.
In all honesty, I thought American Dad was the better show over time.
It did, but it's now slowly dying a death.
Yeah, no, the latest season's the one where I'm like, it's not as good as even the season before this one.
As soon as I saw Rogu, I'm like, yeah, they're just trying.
I thought Rogu was a funny gag, though.
It was a gag.
He doesn't show up ever. Because when he shows up, it's supposed to be the dumbest thing possible.
It could have been a gag, but they continued with it.
Yeah, but he doesn't really do anything except be there most of the time. I just think Rogu is kind of silly and stupid.
Rogu.
Is he like?
Yeah, that was weird.
Someone.
Admittedly, I think McFarlane's best work in recent years is Oracle.
Yeah, no shit. That's where his heart and soul went to, man. I have to point this out too. One other thing that bothers me about this is one thing that bothers me about Family Guy. I mean, not Family Guy. American Dad. So, you want to know the big issue? My big issue with American Dad.
What?
Sometimes people say that the comedy in it is like good because it basically does like over and over and over again comedy, and I'm like, that shouldn't be considered as to why it's good, because we're basically getting the same episodes over and over and over again. What's his name? Stan has to learn to be a good father over and over and over again. That gets tiresome, don't you think?
See, I could see that argument, but I see the show more as these people are terrible people. Now let's watch their horrible lives.
But here's the thing, though. If I want to do that, I could watch a better show like fucking It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Yeah, but they're two different types of terrible people at that point.
Two different types?
Yeah. You know how there's like a clean-cut American dude, like sort of ideal? That's what Stan is, and then you have the trash that is the Always Sunny characters. They're two very different types of scumbag.
Like my interpretation, like how I've always interpreted It's Always Sunny was like they're all terrible people. There's like this one part you would think like there's that one moment where there's not like one moment, but you know like
that one bit of them that's good.
Charlie would be better off without the gang.
He would be better off without the gang. He's like the only person who could be close on a per pack.
In 90 seconds.
No. Charlie has one saving. Charlie, I can see one thing though, being good with him.
What?
I think Frank and Charlie work as like a.
If it was just Frank and Charlie, they'd be better off.
Yeah. But no, they gotta deal with fucking D and
Dennis and fucking Mac.
I think Mac, if it was just Mac out of those three, it'd still be fine.
Mac's problem is that he's like...
He was, for most of the series, a closeted gay man.
He was a closet, but then you kind of realize he's got other problems other than being a closeted gay guy. He was also, he's also racist. He's got, like, backwards views on certain things.
No, he does, but I feel like he'd be a better person for never meeting D and... It was for Dennis. Honestly, T and Dennis are probably the two worst characters in the fucking show.
Oh, yeah.
Other ones could all be salvaged as people. I can't see a way to salvage either one of those fucks.
Lockdown in 10.
Well, I can think of one way to probably, like, salvage D, and that was, like, that one episode where she got depressed.
System shutting down.
You know the one I'm talking. And then she actually managed to get ahead in her comedy gigs, I guess.
I think one of my favorite episodes of that though is still the one where it's between Mac and Frank.
So much for a
Because
hard fight.
Frank called him that the gay F word, tell him to get out of the way.
Wait. Wasn't that the episode where he sued Mac? Or, like, Mac sued...
Where Mac sues him because he said for, being, prejudiced against...
That was the one where he came out of the closet.
Yeah. Because he wasn't out of the closet until that episode because other couldn't win that. No. Yeah. But it's like... Hey, even the kid was looking at him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's such a terrible joke that he did save his life, but he said that word.
You could hear the acceptance in his voice when he like realizes that like he is.
I think I'm finally good with it.
Yeah, like he's like.
I feel like he would have come to that revelation sooner if he never met you or Dennis.
Yes. Look, wasn't he in like competition with Dennis?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I still remember that whole fucking, like, which one was it? Oh, yeah, when they were all at the fucking, like, carnival and shit. You guys remember that episode?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the episode I remember the most that says a lot about the characters is the one where they're at the high school reunion.
Oh, yeah, I remember. That was actually on, like, a week ago or some shit.
That and the episode where they try to pin Dennis as a serial killer.
Oh, no, I think that one just says a lot about Dennis.
Yeah. Oh, see, he does have, like, the fucking, like, traits.
Like, he definitely is I believe that he killed people.
No shit.
Like,
if he had his way, he would have killed Rickety. Just saying.
Yeah, he would have killed Rickety Cricket.
Rickety Cricket Oh my
I feel
god.
bad for him.
He would, like, if he did not get involved with the fucking gang, he'd be way
Okay,
better.
that's
He
where
would have still been with the fucking church and shit.
he
Yeah.
never got involved. Okay, D was never in his life.
Security breach. Lockdown.
Mm-hmm.
Like right there. Proof. D's the second worst one. I still think Dennis is the worst. Can't convince me otherwise.
Wait, whatever happened to that? Oh, right, I forgot I remember there was this one dude that was like a positive influence on them, and it was like their mom's like new boyfriend or something like that. Then I remember.
Oh yeah, the guy. Yeah, what's his name? The real dad.
And then I remember. Oh wait, their mom died.
Yeah.
And then clearly,
And then what? Yeah, go on.
clearly wasn't that much of a positive influence on him, considering.
Are you talking about the actor himself or like the character?
The character.
Oh. So I was actually thinking about the actor and yeah. I'm not gonna say anything further than that.
Yeah, I was thinking of the character for obvious reasons of talking about character.
Yeah.
Honestly, like, I think Always Sunny is one of the most brilliant comedies, and they somehow managed to figure out new ways of making you go, oh, what the fuck?
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Pepe Sylvia.
Like, the Thunder Gun water slides.
Pepe Sylvia. Pepe Sylvia.
The Thunder Gun water slide still sticks in my mind.
How do I solve this one?
Oh my god. The one where he, like, spreads up his back, sliding down on the sled.
No. What about when Frank called in a bomb threat after he got arrested by the cops because he couldn't see the movie?
Oh god.
Like the way he just calls it. I'd like to report a bomb threat. You get one phone call.
That's
to be
just
the president.
Frank being one of the best characters in the fucking show.
Frank is just chaos incarnate, man.
Don't fuck with Frank. It's been
Frank. Don't fuck with the warthog.
Yeah,
Pretty much.
I haven't heard that name in years. I'll be right back. I just gotta get some water because the freaking water jug I got. I said it earlier. It's got like rancid water in it, and I need fucking water. So I gotta get. I'll be right back.
So, Russ,
Yeah.
I hope you like winning.
What do I look like? Charlie Sheen?
Yeah, because guess what? You can sit there and do nothing. Because right now in Destiny, the Guardian Games is going on, and guess what class is winning? Hunter, fuck.
Woohoo! Yeah, baby.
Yeah, you're gonna have a gold mark for the entire fucking year. Have fun. Anyway, back to our normal programming. I just thought me and Russ would talk about something that we both have an interest in at the moment, other than, well, Always Sunny. What have you been listening to music-wise, Russ?
Ton of shit, really.
Yeah, I've been really into Typo Negative as of recently.
Typo Negative.
Getting darker.
Ah.
Yeah, with me, it's been getting darker. Is my joke right now. Things have been getting brighter, but me, I'm just getting darker.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Don't know why. Maybe to contrast, like, yeah, you know I quit my position at place to be redacted from speech.
Yeah, I know.
And, yeah, I don't know, it's giving me a lot of negativity to turn to positivity.
I also got another source of liquid when the fucking water runs out.
Yeah.
And I think that's something we can all agree on, that This is a time to make positivity out of dark days. That being here with everybody is a great. America is always a fun time.
Yes. Now, how do I solve this fucking thing? Let's.
Oh, right, this one. This one's a pain in the ass. I watched that one where you have to like loop around
The X's.
where you have like only one of each corner, so you have to like loop it in a weird way to where you can get it. And if every instinct says that's not how it should work. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you. So I had to do a presentation today in my French class.
Hey, the game crashed. Woo!
Woohoo!
Let's get the real hero of the night, everybody. We need fucking task manager. I think I'm gonna have to put Saints Row 4 next week on break because we were here for almost an hour, a little over an hour, and I got no progress done on anything really.
Damn.
Like, Ramos, I know you recommended me to stream this game. I really think it was a bad idea.
I'm starting to think it was too. This is the type of game I now remember I didn't play in long bursts. I played it in like small controlled doses.
Not even like.
Like an hour or two. You have to play it for 4.
Yes. And not just 4 hours too. It's just like all the stuff you have to do.
So much shit.
You're like, oh no, this'll be fine. Let me do the rundown. Oh no,
I thought you were just gonna do the story.
No, you need to do this stuff.
That guy skipped combat training?
It's how you unlock stuff.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, the story is where the fun part is.
Yes, it is.
We're getting there. You have the explosive pistol rounds?
No, not yet.
See your RoboCop in it.
Yes, I'm RoboCop-ing it.
Yeah,
I think we're all forgetting why we're here, and that's the Saints Row 4. And honestly, I got no comments right now.
Yeah, me neither. It looks like the gate in this building. All I saw was the RoboCop pistol, and now I see no character model. It's a shame.
Yeah. It's a damn shame.
Ain't that a kick in the head?
Yeah, Russ, do you see any character model on screen?
Yeah, I do.
Really?
Wait.
Because I can't see him.
I've cooked up a little code to upload
Oh
to
yeah,
the simulation.
no, you're right. I don't
I'm
really
keeping
see
any
him.
security off it while I get
Yeah,
it
no.
installed.
No, I can't see him.
Yeah, this is a weird ass glitch. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Where'd I go?
Yeah, I don't know, man.
You lost me!
Yeah, it's like I'm doing the 5-knuckle shuffle of like stream.
Da, 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 da.
Oh, you shut the fuck up. Okay, now that I've got every John Cena joke out of my body. Other than the fact I saw a self-driving car in the freeway before. Really cool. Thought I saw somebody driving it, but then I realized it was anybody. Yeah, Google can really add it. So Russ, can you talk about with your blessing there? Can you talk about what is about to like WWE for a couple minutes?
Sure.
So Russ, let's talk about that Money in the Bank match they're planning.
Oh, that's gonna be something.
Oh yeah, so Marek, I told you about this, right?
Yeah, they're gonna be fighting in a building.
No. That's not what's happening at all. They're gonna start at the bottom of the building
And make their way to the
dive their
top.
way up the building, and then climb on a ladder to grab his briefcase.
You know what would be cool?
What?
If they had like the briefcase, like, if they had like the briefcase like attached to a helicopter and shit.
Oh god, that was in the art for that. I'm not kidding you. I wish that would be what happened, but think about how much money that would be.
Oh, that would be a shit ton of money.
Hey guys.
It would look so good though.
Oh.
Oh man, didn't see that.
That is strange.
Ugh. I haven't seen something like that since Evil Dead 1. That's true.
I probed the aliens back.
Did I just see you destroy that?
Are you lonely? Are you lonely? Are you lonely?
Set your fire in the base can.
Yes. But yeah.
That's gonna be one of the weirdest things I think they're gonna make. And I just saw a man deconstructing the like 20-minute wrestling match.
Deconstruct.
Yeah, I would like to see that. You know.
Let's say this right now.
The hell in a cell.
They were just like playing John Cena's music and nothing was there on screen for like 20 minutes.
Oh yeah, it was pretty weird, you know what I'm saying?
Everything just exploding and all that other jazz.
Damn, I'm good.
And John Cena is like a very like the parallels between him and The Rock are really interesting about it.
Yeah.
They both
Like,
have. Think about how rich
I'd like to see the difference
they are.
between the security
Think about
programs
them,
in the stores.
the fact that they
How
both
about
have
hacking a
rivals
garage full?
that are both snake themed. They're both successful in fucking Hollywood.
Oh
getting their
god,
breaks in
another
a mix
one of these.
action movie and comedy.
Yeah.
Another
Yeah.
one of these.
John Cena is just The Rock.
He is The Rock. He's the equivalent of The Rock.
The Rock 2, I like to put it.
Security breach. Lockdown in 90 seconds.
It took me how many streams to realize that this is like dull? 4?
Feels like 4.
Because when you get down to the nitty gritty of it, all it is this half the time. Oh my god. This is probably the most boring stream ever.
I mean, we're just trying to fucking talk our way through it at this point.
I know.
I don't think anybody would blame you, though, if you just switched to a better game.
Fuck it. Alright, guys. I have never done this before, but I am so bored with a video game on a stream that I have to swap the games. I just can't continue this, man. I can't. I want Saints Row 4 to be entertaining, but all the entertaining stuff's in the story content. This is not a finale to Saints Row 4. This is a break from my mental state. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Thank you, Alpha 5. What should we do for? What should we do? It's a Tuesday night. Let me see what I got in here. Oh shit.
Have you done KOTOR yet?
No, it doesn't want to work properly. We'll have to get that to work at some point. All right, so I think I know what I'll do. I think I'll know what I'll do. We'll be right back.